Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Look, lady, if you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
まずあの二人が誰だか話してもらいましょうか。
A couple of morons looking to climb the ladder of success by stepping on everyone else on the way up. You shouldn't be surprised though. That's how it goes when you run with the Gunners.
ガンナー一家なんて聞いたことないわ。誰それ？
They're one of biggest gangs in the Commonwealth. Got a rep for being crazy. You know, so tightly wound, you'd think they were a cult or something. Stuck with them for a while cause the money was good, but I never fit in. That's why I made a clean break and started flying solo. Now, what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
いつもこんなに疑り深いの？
Hey, you approached me. And frankly, I'm taking a huge risk being out here in the Commonwealth in the first place. So I'm not about to leave anything to chance. Which brings me back to my original question. Can I trust you?
ちょっと待って。何のリスクについて話しているの？
Already told you way too much. I need to learn to keep my big mouth shut. Look, I'm tired of playing 20 questions, so I'll cut you a deal right now. 250 caps, up front, and there's no room for bargaining. What do you say?
交渉が全てよ。200キャップはどう？
You drive a hard bargain, but you just bought yourself an extra gun. Alright, boss. Let's get out of here. Nice to be on the open road. Good Neighbor was starting to wear out its welcome.
あっちではかなり大変だったみたいね。
Road? That's putting it mildly. Let's put it this way. Can't get much rest when you're sleeping with one eye open. Still, it was the best place for me to set up shop. Diamond City Scoons would have run me out of town, and wandering the Commonwealth alone isn't the brightest plan when you're hard up for caps.
拠点にするってどういうこと？
I needed somewhere to hang out so that people could find me when they required my services. The folks in Good Neighbor tended not to ask too many questions, which suited my needs. So, I made a deal with Hancock and started waiting for the caps to roll in.
ギャップは大切だからね。
You're goddamn right they are. And right now, I need every cap I can get.
面倒に巻き込まれてるわけじゃないんでしょ？
No, not really. But I don't usually go around sharing stuff like this, but you've been pretty straight with me, so I'm going to be straight with you. It's those two idiots you saw me talking to at the third rail, Winlock and Barnes. They've been hounding me for months and it's been driving off clients. No one wants to touch me once they learn I used to run with the Gunners, and I figured if I could get enough caps together, maybe I could buy them out.
買収できたとしても彼らは信用できないわ。
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Winlock and Barnes have a small army of gunners with them at all times. They might decide to just keep the caps and put a bullet in my head for good measure. If I set up a place to meet them, I'm sure they'd roll in with everyone they've got. Unless, maybe you and I could pay them a little visit and put an end to them before they realize what's going on. And before you get that look on your face, let me just say that I wouldn't even be asking if I didn't trust you.
助けが必要なら任せてくれていいわ。
Whoa. I don't know what to say. Truth is, I haven't been able to rely on anyone since I was a kid. Everyone I've met has either tried to rip me off or plant a knife in my back. But you're different. We see eye to eye on almost everything. And I have a funny feeling you actually care about what happens to me. That's why I asked for your help. I'll tell you what, I'm going to make this easy on you. If you feel like helping me with this, head over to the Mass Pike interchange and we'll take them down. If you don't, I'm not going to hold it against you. Either way, thanks for hearing me out. It's nice to know that you care. Alright, Winlock and Barnes should be here. Let's take them down. I'm feeling ice on my back. Safety off. I think we have company. You're messing with the best. You picked the wrong day to piss me off. This shouldn't take long. Was just starting to have fun. This should send a message to the gunners to stay off my back.
どうかしら。トップの2人を失ったばかりだからね。
There's nothing to worry about. For the gunners, it's always about the bottom line. They just lost this entire way station and that cost them big. Besides, they have no way of knowing I was involved. Anyway, I guess I owe you a favor now. After all, you hired me, but I'm the one that dragged you out here.
後で決めていい？
Well, I don't like these things hanging over my head. Tell you what, I'm going to give you back the caps you paid me in Goodneighbor. I'll still stick with you because it was part of the original deal, but now we're even. There you go. I guess we're done here. Lead on, boss. So, you impressed yet? I told you I was a damn good shot.
さあ、特に気がつかなかったわ。
Oh, come on! You've got skills. I'm sure you know talent when you see it.
かなり見直したわ。
Yeah. I thought you might be. I'm completely self-taught, you know. Picked up a sniper rifle when I was 10 and I never looked back. Always thought it was smarter to hit my targets at long range. I mean, why take chances, right? Besides, I had to come up with every trick in the book to survive the capital wasteland.
キャピタルウェイストランドで一体何を？
I was born there, lived underground in a place called Little Lamplight with a bunch of other kids. Left there when I was around 16. We kind of had a policy there. No adults. When you were 16, you packed up and left. I know it sounds crazy, but having adults around was something we couldn't trust.
誰にも手を借りずに子供たちだけで生き残ることなんてできたの？
Everyone pulled their own weight, just like a colony you'd find anywhere. We all had our designated jobs and we watched each other's backs. Can you believe I was actually the mayor for a while? Me? Crazy, I know.
子供が自分たちだけで暮らすなんて勇敢ね。
I don't know. Looking back on the whole thing, I think we were just lucky. Anyway, when I hit 16, I ended up wandering the capital wasteland for a while. I took the odd job here and there, but things were pretty hot with the Brotherhood of Steel running the show. So I hitched a ride with a caravan and made my way north until I ended up here. Made a pretty decent name for myself before I heard that the gunners needed some sharpshooters. Biggest mistake of my life. They were animals. Killed anything that moved if it got in their way. I went with it for a while because the caps were good, but I don't know, I guess it started to catch up with me. So I quit, which pretty much brings us to now. So there you have it, my whole life in a nutshell.
旅というものは孤独ね。それを分かち合える相手に出会えるまで。
Well, I never thought of it that way. Maybe that's why I feel so comfortable telling you all of this. Look, I know I tend to be a pain in the ass. I mean, I know I tend to be arrogant and I come off like I want to be alone. Nothing could be further from the truth. Being alone scares the heck out of me. Now that we've been traveling together for a while, I'm beginning to realize how much I miss having someone I could depend on. I just wanted you to know that I'm going to do everything I can to see that it stays this way. Well, that's all I had to say. Hope you got something out of all that. I know I did. I never got a chance to properly thank you for helping me take out Winlock and Barnes.
友達でしょ。感謝なんて必要ないわ。
Well, I wanted to say it anyway. You stuck your neck out for me and I don't forget shit. I mean things like that.
たまには汚い言葉の一つでも吐いたらどう？心がすっきりするわよ。
Oh, believe me, I know. It's not about you, it's about a promise I made. When I left the capital Westland, I didn't just leave little Lamplight behind. I left my family behind. Had a beautiful wife named Lucy. And a son we named Duncan. He's the one that I made my promise to. A promise to clean up my act and to be a better person. I guess that sounds pretty stupid coming from a guy who shoots people for a living.
彼らを置いていくなんてよほどの理由があったのね。
That's what I keep telling myself. My son. He's sick. I don't know what's wrong with him. One day he's playing out in the fields behind our farm. The next he took a fever and these blue boils popped up all over his body. Last I saw he was almost too weak to walk. I didn't dare ask him to come with me. Honestly, I don't know how much longer he's going to last.
きっと何かできることがあるはずでしょ。
I was hoping you'd say that. A few months before we met, I bumped into a guy named Sinclair who claimed his buddy caught some kind of a disease. I thought he was wasting my time until he said his partner broke out in blue boils. They dug up information about a cure at a place called Med Research. They even managed to grab the building's lockdown security codes. Unfortunately, Sinclair's buddy died before they were able to break into the facility. I mean, there's no way that's a coincidence, right? Medic has to be the place.
そのシンクレアって男は信頼できるの？
To be honest, I don't know him from Madame, but he brought up the blue boils and the sickness his partner suffered from. There's no way that's a coincidence. Or a trap. Wouldn't make any sense. If Sinclair says Medic Research is the place, that's where we need to go. Otherwise, I got nothing else.
希望を捨てたらダメよ。治療法があるのなら必ず見つけましょう。
Thanks, partner. I'll put Medic Research on your map. When you're ready, just take us out there. I have all of the codes we need to get through their security. What you're doing. No one's ever cared that much about me before. Even if it takes me the rest of my life, I'll repay this debt to you. I swear it. I'm feeling ice on my back. Playtime's over! Medic Research. I hope Sinclair's information pays off. Let's head inside and grab that cure. Alright, let's find that executive terminal. Sinclair said that's the only way we can override the facility's lockdown. heard something. Check a terminal on the desk over there. Sinclair's passcode better work or we're screwed. Sneeze, damn dust is going right up my nose. Thank God that worked. Let's find our way down to the sublevel. That's where Metic should be storing the cure. Have fun with this jump. I have no idea what any of it does. Like mistake! Let's get it on! Smells horrible. I think we're the first ones down here in a long time. The sooner we find that cure, the sooner we can get the heck out of here.
맥크레디.
Holy crap, we actually did it. We just gave Duncan a fighting chance to live. I don't know how I'll ever be able to pay you back for this. I owe you big time.
これは友人としてよ。仕事の契約じゃないわ。
Yeah, you're right. I'm just used to people taking rather than giving. Maybe one day I'll realize that you're different. Anyway, the last step ahead of us is getting the cure to Daisy and Good Neighbor. With her caravan contacts, she's the only one I trust to get this to Duncan on time. This is the last favor I'm going to ask, I promise. Let's go.
Daisy?
McCready, I haven't seen you in a while. You haven't been avoiding me, have you?
Now how could I stay away from someone as cute as you, Daisy?
You're a lousy liar. But I'll just play stupid and pretend I don't know that. So, what do you need?
I got it, Daisy. I found the cure to Duncan's disease.
Oh my god, that's wonderful news. How'd you do it? Last time you tried, the ferals almost chewed you to bits.
I didn't do it alone. My friend here got me through medtech. Now all I need to do is get the cure into Duncan's hands. Can you help me?
Of course, McCready. You saved my behind more than once. It's the least I can do. It's okay. You can trust me. I swear I'll get the cure to Duncan.
マクレディは何を手伝っていたの？
Running a business in a town like Good Neighbor is a challenge. Let's just say I've had my share of unfriendly customers. And McCready's been there to help me handle the situation.
マクレディが信用するなら、それで十分よ。
I appreciate that. He's actually not so bad. Once you get to know him. I'll get the sample on the first caravan leaving the Commonwealth. The driver owes me a few favors, and he's reliable. It will arrive at your homestead in no time, McCready.
Thanks. You're a doll.
Hey, do me a favor. Take care of McCready for me. He's one of the good ones.
You ready to talk now? I promise it won't take long.
何か問題でも？
Wrong? No. Not at all. I've been waiting for the right moment to talk to you, and I suppose this is as good of a time as any. After helping me get Duncan's cure for Medic, I figure I owe you something. And I always pay my debts. Here. I wanted you to have this. I know a carved toy soldier is a strange reward for risking your life, but this one's special. It means a lot to me.
大切なものなら、その贈り物には気持ちがこもっているわ。ありがとう。
You're welcome. Just be sure you don't lose it. My wife Lucy gave this to me right after we met. I told her I was a soldier and she made it for me. Never could bring myself to tell her the truth. That I was just a hired killer. The soldier story was the best thing I could come up with. I didn't want to lose her because of what I was.
彼女は結局見抜いたの？
No, it doesn't really matter anymore. She died a few years back. We made the mistake of pulling up in a metro station one night. We didn't know that the place was infested with furls. They were on her before I could even fire a shot. Ripped her apart right in front of me. There was nothing I could do. Took everything I had to escape with Duncan in my arms. Maybe it would have been better if we died there with her.
奥さんを失ったとしても、息子を助けた。それが大事よ。
Maybe. I don't know anymore. Damn, I miss Lucy. No matter how bad things got, she was always there with a shitter to lean on. It gave me the courage I needed to press ahead, to never give up. When she died, I thought that feeling was gone forever. Then I met you. You had the world's problems on your back, and here you are helping me with mine. Lending me your shoulder like Lucy did. I just want you to know how much your friendship means to me.
お互いの気持ちが友達以上になれたらと思っていた。
I don't know. I mean, I never thought of us that way. What about your husband? I know he's gone, but you still love him, don't you?
まだ夫を愛していたら気にする？
I don't know. I mean, we're two sides of the same coin, right? It's true, I miss Lucy to death. But at some point, we have to move on, don't you think?
それは過去の話。今大切なのはあなただけよ。
I don't really know what to say. I know I was taking a chance dumping all my feelings on the table, but now that I know how you really feel about me, it was definitely worth the risk. For once in my life, everything's going right and I have you to thank for it. I don't think anyone in the world could ask for a greater gift than that. Thank you.